Good morning. Impromptu, I guess. I say that because I should be at work, but I'm not. I went in last week because again I had the problem with my vacation time, so I went in last week to talk to the lady and be like, hey, I just want to make sure that like I didn't get a point for that day, and you make sure I get my attendance bonus for the month of May, and get paid last night. I get paid for my overtime that I did, but I didn't get my attendance bonus. So I go in again and I'm like, hey, like, y'all are just screwing me around. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, but like, if you can't get that check for me by 3, like, I'm not coming into shift. Like, I'm not coming in for the shift. And I'm not coming in tomorrow either because I was like, I'm gonna go to the beach. Like, I'm over it. I could go to the beach. I'm not going to because we're working on getting a new house and a new truck, so it's not exactly the best time for me to try and take a vacation because I'm angry. But that's just what I told her because I was like, I ain't coming in. You know what I mean? I live down the street. I could have walked down here just to have this issue with you, but yeah. And she gave me whatever BS about her training and whatever they give so that I don't quit. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous, this and that. And I told her, I'm like, I ain't coming in today or tomorrow because this is bullshit. Like, y'all are playing with my money. I lost $211 for last month, and I didn't do nothing wrong. So I don't understand. So I was pissed. That's 10. That's about 10%, less than 10% of what I make, but it don't matter. Like, it's about 10% of what I make. Like, it's so I just pissed. And she's like, well, I'm real sorry and this and that. And so she gave me vacation time for today and tomorrow, even though you're supposed to get it a week out. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not working today or tomorrow, and I'm supposed to be getting paid for it, whether I do or don't. I don't know. But, I just keep getting screwed around there, like left, right, and center. And playing with my money is like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I told the lady, I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do other than not come in. Like, y'all are playing with my money. I can't do anything to, like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been working there for 8 months, and I've missed 3 days in total, or 3 days in total. 2 of them were vacation days that I took off to go put flowers on my grandpa's grave, which I had to do late because they fucked me over. Um, and then one of them was for last month. I just took a day off because I had to go handle some stuff, and I didn't want to be pressed about getting back to work, even though I could have if I would have been more timely with my time. Yeah, I just don't know, man. Like, I don't want to quit because I'm bad in interviews. I'm bad, you know what I mean? I have my medical card. It's a conflicting thing. It's blah, blah, blah. I have bipolar disorder. I have anger issues. I have a lot of things. I'm like, I ain't great in interviews. So I hate doing interviews. I hate doing all this stuff. But I don't know what to do because they're messing with my money. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna go in on Monday. And I'm gonna every day I try and wake up and just like keep it cool. Like, everything yesterday was shit. It was bad. Y'all rode me. Y'all did all this goofy stuff to me. The thing that made it bad too is when I went in, I wasn't like trying to go in at a specific time or anything, but I went in 5 minutes before these people were supposed to be on a break, and they're already outside just smoking and kicking it. So like, what, they get 15-minute breaks, and then like you're sweating me because I'm like a minute, 2 minute late because I'm getting more like, just stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's just and when I quit, I will tell you what I do, and I want be little videos here and there about it, but I'm gonna hold off. But just know that like the things that I build are some of the most expensive American-made things, and they are made in America by legal Honduran immigrants, right? So I will say what I make at some point when I do quit and when I write this off, because I know it's coming, and I've been trying so hard to lock it down. and I will continue to try and lock it down. Like if they stop playing with my money and they stop messing with me, this and that, like I'm here to grind 6 days a week, 12 hours a day. Like I want to buy a house on the truck, and then I don't ever want to leave. Like I want to go farmhouse in the middle of nowhere. I don't ever want to see anyone, talk to anyone, do anything. I want to go outside, kick it, hang out with my dog, play music, drive my big old F-250 pickup truck. Like I don't know. Like I have the things that I want from life have changed so many times, and I've been homeless and started over with nothing in my pocket 3 times. Like so to start over again doesn't scare me, which sounds horrible because I never remember how bad it is until I'm right there again, and then I'm like, shit, it's pretty bad. I don't know, but I will continue to grind. I will continue to work. I will try to do my best. Like, it might not seem like it, but I do kind of work 3 jobs. Like, I work my normal 9 to 5. I do antiquing, which I don't really sell anything. I'm just kind of like a weird hoarder collector with a crack house apartment full of $250,000 worth of shit. Like, I don't know, right? And it all means a lot to me, and it all means nothing to me because this all could go away, and I could all reacquire it in a year or 2 years. And I could have everything again. Like, and that's a bad mindset for me to have because I don't value what I have, right? I do and I don't, right? I value how hard I worked to get it and how hard I went to find it. But I also know at the same time that I will see the same thing or a similar thing many times into the future. Like, it's all just like a revolving door, right? But yeah, so I do antiquing. Even though I'm not reselling stuff, I'm still stockpiling stuff that's worth more than I pay for it in my apartment. Theoretically, if some crackhead doesn't steal it, right? Yeah, and then like this hasn't done anything for me in any way. I talk to people. The comments and stuff were nice, like just talking to people and chatting to people. Like back when I was in Tarkov or when I was still living in a car, and times were rough. I appreciate it. Talk to me and everything. I appreciate it. It helps. You know what I mean? It's hard. You know what I mean? Having no family, no friends. Like it's hard that my mother and my grandmother live on my kitchen counter. You know what I mean? And I gotta find my grandmother, who's just in this ugly gray thing. Yeah, I'll show you. My crackhead grandma Brenda. Yep. This is what being a drug dealer and being a drug addict and having nothing but dirty drug addict, drug dealer friends gets you. You get your early retirement, and you get to live on your grandson's counter in his crack house apartment. So that's what that gets you. My mother's in a nice urn. I have to find Brenda an urn. I'm still kind of working on that. I haven't found one that I liked enough to put old crackhead Brenda in. Yeah, it's just hard, bro. Like, it's hard. I'm a huge drama queen. I got bipolar disorder. Everything for me is like a fire. You know what I mean? Nothing's ever just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna solve that problem real nice and smooth. Occasionally it happens, but most of the time it's like just having to go talk to the HR lady for me is a problem. Like I wanted to wake up, eat breakfast, do my thing, like try and focus on just like, all right, I have to go to the sweatshop, I have to go to the hellhole. Motherfuckers are gonna be yelling at me in Spanish. People are gonna be like riding me and trying to sweat me, and all at the same time, I have to make sure that I'm being as safe as I can be. I'm keeping my assistants as safe as they can be so they don't lose their hands or their fingers. I don't lose my hands or my fingers. You know what I mean? Everyone goes home. So that's what I needed to be focused on today. And instead I was focused on why the fuck is my check short? Right? So that sucks. It just, everything for me is like a huge problem to deal with. And I don't want to deal with any problems. Like I can't wait for the day when, 5-10 years in the future, when I wake up and I know where I gotta go. I ain't gotta go nowhere. I don't owe nobody no money. I don't owe nobody no money now. Like the only reason I can go out and grind and do this thing now is so I can keep what I have. Like I don't owe anyone anything. Like I want more for myself. I want more for my life. I don't ever think I'll have any kids. I don't ever think I'll be married. I don't ever think, but I still want to build the best that I can for him. So I don't know. Like I say, I have Thursday off, Friday off, Saturday off. It was gonna be overtime, but good luck to them. Sunday, I'm the only person that knows how to run two of the presses there. I'm the only person that even knows how to start two of them. Good luck to you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I just hot. I don't want to quit that job. I do want to quit that job, but I don't have another job lined up. So it's like I don't want to quit that job. It's a whole thing, man. You know, I'm gonna try and just kick it and play video games and watch TV and chill out and relax. Like, grinding my hands to the bone, and my money's not right. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be, ridden into the ground like a. There's another word for indentured servant, but I don't want to be ridden like that because that ain't me. You know what I mean? Um, and I just want my money to be right. I am the lowest paid American worker in that factory. My money needs to be right, whether I need it today or I need it 8 months from now. My money needs to be on point, and it wasn't. So I don't know. I don't want to let this drone on. This is just kind of, I don't know what to do. It's like I'm always getting fucked over, and it's like I try to kind of deal with it like smoothly and cool, and it's like sometimes the only thing I can do is just like pull my nuts out and just throw them on the table and be like, hey, look at these. These are pretty nice, right? They're pretty big too. Like, what are we gonna do about it? I don't know. Like, it just, I'm just so depressed and unhappy, and I just need my money to be right so I can slowly grind to my goal. And I'm getting played with. I don't know. This sucks. I'm gonna try and take this long weekend and just chill out. Like, last night when I went to bed, I was gonna be cool about it. I was like, yeah, I'll just go in, I'll tell the lady, like, hey, my thing's not right, and then I'll just move on with it. But I woke up pissed off. I woke up like, yo, my money ain't right. I'm there every day. I've worked every single day that I'm assigned to work for 8 months straight. My money's not right. I'm pissed. This is bullshit. There's people that call off all the time and they don't even get points for it because blah 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 whatever. Like, it's just, I don't know. But the only thing I care about is my money being right and not being treated like an S word. So I don't know. Like I say, I'm probably just, overly dramatic, whiny American. But I just want to be treated like I try to treat people how I wish to be treated. Respectfully, kindly, you know what I mean? I don't want to be in your business, don't be in my business. I try and be very chill, right? But then when people are like messing with me and digging at me, I'm a whole nother person. Either I'm a different person, I can be a different person if I need to be. A scary person. Like, you can't be walked around on and stepped on and taken advantage of. You have to stand up. Like, if you don't, you will just be crushed under the weight of everyone else's ambition. Like, I don't know. That's it. I'm gonna try and chill out, play video games. I think, yeah, I moved the thing that was not supposed to be in this room into a different room already. Just sucks, man. I just wish I could find a job that either made me happy or paid me well enough that the pain was worth, the time. Like, if I didn't have a medical license, I don't like driving a truck. If I didn't have a medical license, I'd get a truck. I even consider doing hot shot trucking now, like buying a dually pickup truck and then just doing that right now. Like, I couldn't do that because I could buy the truck, but I wouldn't be able to buy the trailer. I could get a shitty trailer, but yeah. So it's like, yeah. I'm always thinking, and I'm always trying to do better, dude. Like, I have to. Like, I want so much more for myself that what I have now just, I don't know. I think the big thing's the house, dude. I want my space away from people. I want my own thing that I can work on and do this and that with. And I seen a dope sink today at Goodwill for $17, but I ain't about to put this dope marble sink in my apartment. I'm not about to like hold on to it for a year until maybe things get sorted out, right? So it's like, I don't know. I just need a house and to be away from everyone for a while and get me a dog, get me a friend, someone loyal to me. You know what I mean? Just wants to kick it and have fun and make me feel better, I guess. I don't know, man. But yeah, I got at least 4 days off. Pokemon was a good one. Um, Peace out. There'll be more gaming content. I have at least one more clip that I was gonna put out, but I just hadn't done it yet. We'll see how the audio sounds in this. Hopefully it's not terrible. You know what I mean? There's so many things I need and want and this and that, and it's like I want to buy an expensive Bluetooth set of headphones so I have a better Bluetooth head, so I have better audio for this stuff like this. But there's so many things I want to do, and then it's just like, the money that I would use to do that is getting played with and this and that. So, this sucks. Like, I do and I don't feel desperate. I don't know. So, yeah. Always be more fun content and not, BS.